Stop. Heaven just signed something with your name on it. I am the God who does not announce what he has not already approved, and I am telling you now, the decree has been released. Before this message reached your eyes, a decision was made in the courts of heaven. This is not a suggestion. This is not a possibility. This is an authorization, a grant stamped with divine authority, a release backed by my name, a provision no earthly system controls. Do not scroll like this is ordinary. Moments like this are not repeated on demand. Windows like this do not stay open forever. I interrupted your routine to deliver this. I paused your path to align your season. I brought you here because the time of waiting has reached its limit. Stay right here. Do not let distraction steal what heaven is unlocking. Do not let impatience make you miss instruction. For the next few minutes, I am shifting you from delay into release, from pressure into provision, from hoping into holding. This is the moment the decree moves from heaven toward your life. Like this video as your act of agreement with heaven's decree being activated over your life right now. Subscribe immediately to stay aligned with every instruction connected to this release. Do not step out of position in a moment like this. Silence every other voice. I am speaking now. I am the Lord who signs what no one can revoke, the King who authorizes what no power can overturn, the Father who releases what was reserved for the appointed time. And your time has come. Before you woke today, the decree was written. Before you felt the weight of your needs, provision had already been assigned. Before you knew to ask, heaven had already responded. This is not a request. This is not a possibility. This is a decree, a grant approved in my courts, a release authorized by my hand, a provision stamped with my authority. I do not deal in scarcity. I do not ration blessing. I do not delay without purpose. The waiting period has expired. The hold has been lifted. The restriction has been removed. The storehouses have been opened. What I release now carries my name on it. Pause here. Like this message as an act of agreement with this decree. Subscribe as a declaration that you recognize my voice when I speak. Those who respond in faith position themselves to walk in what has already been approved. There is a realm where decisions are made before they appear on earth. I sit enthroned above every system. I rule beyond every economy. I govern beyond every limitation. In my courts, your name was called. Your season was reviewed. Your faithfulness was weighed. And the verdict was release. Not because you demanded it, not because you earned it by effort alone, but because covenant speaks on your behalf. I remember promises you forgot. I honor obedience you thought was unnoticed. I reward trust you held when outcomes were unclear. This is not random provision. This is covenant fulfillment. Do not confine this to earthly arithmetic. When heaven speaks of wealth, it speaks of capacity, influence, and provision that multiplies purpose. I am releasing ideas that carry nations, opportunities that build generations, wisdom that establishes legacy. This is not just increase for comfort. This is resource for impact. I fund what I assign. I supply what I send. I sustain what I start. You are not being handed excess without direction. You are being entrusted with provision tied to destiny. Did I not say the earth is mine and everything in it? Did I not promise to open doors no one can shut? Did I not declare that I bless to establish my covenant? I do not forget my word. I do not abandon my promise. I do not overlook those who trust me. Your provision is rooted in promise, not luck. Your increase is anchored in covenant, not chance. The same God who fed multitudes with little now speaks abundance into your life with authority. You prayed, you waited, you trusted. Now you step from asking into receiving. There is a time to sow in tears and a time to reap with joy. You have entered the reaping side of obedience. Do not hesitate when doors open. Do not shrink when opportunities appear. Do not doubt when provision flows. I am not surprising you. I am fulfilling what I prepared. If your spirit feels the weight of this word, respond with faith. Like this message as agreement with heaven's decree. Subscribe as a sign you are staying aligned with divine instruction. Recognition activates participation. There are moments when heaven and earth align. 11:11 marks alignment. Prayer meets provision. Promise meets manifestation. Faith meets fulfillment. This is not coincidence. This is timing. You stepped into the moment appointed for release. I am removing the belief that blessing is temporary. You will not live waiting for loss. You will not expect collapse after increase. You will not sabotage overflow with fear. I am your source, not circumstances. What I provide, I can sustain. What I release, I can multiply. What I begin, I will complete. My blessing does not come with torment. You will sleep with peace. You will decide with clarity. You will build without constant anxiety. Provision that comes from me carries rest with it. This decree touches more than you. It reaches your household. It strengthens your future. It shifts your lineage. What was normal before you will not be normal after you. You are becoming a turning point. This is sealed in heaven. No delay can cancel it. No doubt can erase it. No opposition can reverse it. Walk forward with confidence. Steward with wisdom. Give with joy. Say this aloud. Heaven has approved my release. God is my source and sustainer. Provision flows with peace. My house carries stability. My future carries overflow. The decree is established over my life. Do not scroll away casually. Like this message is a prophetic act of agreement. Subscribe as a declaration that you are walking in divine alignment. The decree has been spoken. The grant has been approved. The release is in motion. Heaven has authorized it. Faith receives it. And your season has shifted. The decree has been issued. Now I speak establishment over what I have released. I am not a God who announces and then withdraws. I am not a king who approves and then forgets. What leaves my throne arrives with my backing. Provision that comes from me does not wander without direction. It is assigned. It is guarded. It is sustained. You are not stepping into a moment of excitement. You are stepping into a season of divine stability. I am anchoring what I have authorized. The same hand that opened the storehouse now builds the structure to hold what flows from it. Because blessing without foundation creates burden. But blessing with foundation creates peace. You will not experience sudden rise followed by sudden loss. You will not taste overflow only to return to fear. I am establishing consistency where there were once cycles. Did I not promise to supply all your needs according to my riches in glory? Did I not declare that those who seek me lack no good thing? Did I not say I delight in the well-being of those who trust me? I am fulfilling what I spoke. Your provision is not balancing on unstable ground. It is resting on covenant faithfulness. I am teaching your hands to manage increase with wisdom. I am teaching your heart to hold abundance without pride. I am teaching your mind to think beyond survival. Because what I release now must last. You are moving from emergency thinking into stewardship thinking. No more constant fear of shortage. No more reflex of panic at every expense. No more shrinking your vision to match yesterday's limits. I am enlarging your capacity to receive so you can sustain what I provide. Like a vessel widened before being filled, your understanding is expanding. You will begin to think in long-term impact. You will plan with future generations in mind. You will see opportunity where you once saw risk. This is part of the establishment. I do not pour into unprepared containers. I prepare the vessel, then release the flow. Peace will mark this season. Not loud celebration alone, but deep internal calm. You will notice decisions becoming clearer. You will sense direction without confusion. You will feel steadiness where anxiety once lived. Because I am not only increasing your resources, I am increasing your discernment. You will know when to move and when to wait. You will sense which doors carry my presence and which ones carry distraction. This wisdom protects the blessing before it ever faces threat. I surround what I release with favor. Like a shield around your path, grace will go ahead of you. Conversations will align more easily. Opportunities will come with less resistance. Progress will feel natural instead of forced. Not because there is no opposition, but because my hand is stronger. You will walk into rooms that once intimidated you with calm assurance. Not arrogance, not self-importance, but quiet confidence that I am with you. I am also breaking the fear of losing what you gain. You will not live expecting collapse. You will not sabotage blessing with doubt. You will not brace for disaster every time something good happens. That pattern ends here. You build now with expectation of continuity. Your home will feel this shift. Where tension once filled financial conversations, peace will enter. Where uncertainty once guided decisions, clarity will lead. Your environment will reflect my faithfulness. Because I do not bless in chaos, I bless in order. I am bringing order to your finances, order to your priorities, order to your plans. This order makes overflow sustainable. You will give with joy, not fear. You will save with wisdom, not anxiety. You will invest time and resources with confidence, not hesitation. Because I am the source behind the supply, the decree opened the heavens. Now I establish the flow on earth. What I build will stand. Storms may come, but you will not collapse. Pressure may rise, but you will not break. Change may happen, but you will not lose what I have rooted. Because I am not only the giver of the grant, I am the sustainer of the blessing. Let this settle in your spirit. You are not entering a temporary season of relief. You are entering a divinely established season of provision. This is where breakthrough becomes normal. This is where peace guards prosperity. This is where faith becomes daily confidence. Walk forward steadily. Build wisely. Remain close to my voice. The decree has been spoken. The release has begun. And now the blessing is being established in your life. The decree was spoken. The provision was established. Now I form your spirit to carry what I have entrusted to you. Because not everyone who receives increase is prepared to sustain it. So I shape you before I expand you further. I am not only changing your circumstances, I am transforming your capacity. Your spirit must become stronger than your surroundings. Your character must become deeper than your resources. Your peace must become steadier than your responsibilities. This is how overflow becomes lasting. I am drawing you closer to my voice in this season. Not louder noise, clearer guidance. You will sense direction without confusion. You will recognize my leading without striving. You will know when to move because peace will guide you. This is spiritual authority growing inside you. Not authority that demands attention, authority that carries presence. When you enter rooms, atmospheres will shift, not because you speak loudly, but because alignment carries weight. I am teaching you to walk with quiet confidence. No need to prove, no need to compare, no need to explain every step. Those distractions cannot travel where you are going. You are becoming rooted. Like a tree planted beside living water, you will not fear heat when it comes. Your leaves will stay green. Your fruit will appear in season. Because your source is not visible, but it is constant. I am also refining your motives. Increase without purity leads to burden, but increase with a surrendered heart leads to freedom. So I remove the need for approval. I remove the pressure to impress. I remove the temptation to measure yourself by others. Your identity is anchored in me, not in what you hold. This keeps wealth from mastering you while you steward it with wisdom. I am teaching you to handle more without becoming overwhelmed, to lead more without losing rest, to build more without losing joy. Because the blessing I give includes grace to carry it, you will also notice greater emotional stability. Where stress once ruled, peace will remain. Where urgency once pushed you, patience will guide you. You will move at the speed of wisdom, not the speed of fear. This protects both your peace and your provision. I am expanding your vision beyond yourself. What you build now will outlive you. Your obedience today will open doors for people you may never meet. This is legacy thinking. I am lifting your eyes from short-term relief to long-term impact, from immediate comfort to generational blessing. You are not just receiving a grant from heaven. You are becoming a trusted steward of heaven's resources. And trust is what increases responsibility. I am increasing your discernment. Not every open door is mine. Not every opportunity is assignment. Not every voice deserves your agreement. You will sense misalignment quickly. You will walk away without guilt. You will choose peace over pressure. This protects what I have placed in your hands. You will also grow in discipline. Overflow requires structure. Increase requires order. Growth requires wisdom. You will plan more intentionally. You will act more thoughtfully. You will think beyond the present moment. This is how sustainability is built. Not through impulse, not through emotion, but through steady, spirit-led decisions. I am clothing you with humility and confidence at the same time. Humble enough to remain teachable. Confident enough to move when I say go. This balance keeps you aligned. As your spirit strengthens, fear loses its hold. You will not be intimidated by larger opportunities. You will not shrink back from greater responsibility. You will not doubt your ability to steward increase, because your trust is not in yourself alone. It is in my faithfulness working through you. Storms may still appear, but they will not shake your foundation. Uncertainty may try to whisper, but it will not control your decisions, because your roots now go deep into unchanging truth. You are no longer just someone praying for provision. You are becoming someone heaven trusts with provision. A carrier, not just a recipient. A steward, not just a beneficiary. A builder, not just a receiver. This is the transformation that sustains the decree. The first part released it. The second established it. This part prepares you to carry it for the long journey. Stand firm in this identity. Walk forward with this authority. Stay close to my voice, and you will never walk outside my covering. You are aligned. You are strengthened. You are prepared. And what I'm building inside you now will sustain everything I continue to build around you.